Hello and good evening. I'm Steve Eager. First on Fox 4 News at 5:30 tonight. The bus driver who was beaten by junior high students in February says he'll be going back to work soon. He says the pain, though, from this assault is still lingering. And he says the Dallas County Schools police chief didn't tell us the truth about his involvement. A source mad at the chief and his staff for doing nothing gave us this video, and things have really been happening ever since. Natalie Solis just got an update from the person in charge of the bus service. Natalie.
Yeah, well, Steve, first off, since we aired that video on Friday, George Diaz says he has received a flood of support, and he is very grateful for that. And then late this afternoon, word from the superintendent himself that he will be conducting this investigation.
Look, I have a pain. I have a pain in my shoulder. I can't even lift my arm like that or like that.
63-year-old George Diaz still in pain 6 months after taking a beating from 6th and 7th graders. The grandfather of 6 driving his usual route from Forest Meadow Junior High and Richardson ISD on February 12th when a student threw a bottle of Dr. Pepper at him.
In the back of my neck, if they hit me there, I might lose control. Diaz
says he pulled over to find out who threw the bottle and called dispatch to report the incident. He was told DCS police were on the way and hung up. Then the attack began.
And they all coming to me and they start punching me. One guy punched me here.
The attack spilled outside the bus. He says finally a woman saw what happened and intervened. After waiting 15 to 20 minutes and no DCS officers showed up to help, he took the remaining students home. Diaz says the very next day he went to speak to a lieutenant with Dallas County Schools about pressing assault charges. And Chief Scott Peters walked in.
And the chief of police, the one who say, well, what he say, he come and say, you don't have to come here and tell me what to do. With an attitude, I was so surprised.
Diaz says he was strongly discouraged from pressing charges, told the students' parents may press charges against him.
And I said, you know, I don't care. Everything is there. They can see.
Chief Peters told Fox 4 on Friday he had no knowledge of the assault, but that police should have been dispatched that day and an investigation would follow, with more information as early as today. Well, initially, we were hearing from Dallas County Schools that they were having a hard time reaching Diaz. Diaz says he had never received any calls. Well, the superintendent, Rick Sorrells, did tell me this afternoon that they were able to reach Diaz, and they are planning to meet with him within the next 2 days. They want to know everything that unfolded from his perspective. Now, Sorrells says that he heard about this incident for the first time when it aired on Fox 4. He says he would have anticipated that he would have heard about it sooner, but he does plan to get to the bottom of it. He estimates that this investigation could take about a week. Back to you.
Okay, Natalie Solis, thank you.